I'm going to show you how to set up your SmartLab Google account. The first step in setting up your Team SmartLab ePortfolio is to create a special Google account just for that purpose. Do not use any existing Gmail account that you might have. You and your partner need to set up a brand new Gmail account for your shared SmartLab ePortfolio. Your SmartLab Google account will enable both of you to have equal shared ownership and control of your ePortfolio website. In the SmartLab, it's all about teamwork and collaboration. You and your partner will be working together on each learning engagement that you do in the SmartLab. At the end of each class period, you and your partner will be making project journal entries to document your work, but you might run short of time once in a while. Don't worry, because you can access your online ePortfolio from home or the library or anywhere else you can get internet access. At night, from your separate homes or mobile devices, you and your partner can both use the same team login that you used during your SmartLab class. You can both edit the same shared Google documents simultaneously from different locations through an internet connection. That's the power of cloud technology. It provides whole new ways to collaborate on SmartLab projects. To keep it simple, just remember one team, one Google account, one ePortfolio, available anytime, anywhere you have an internet connection. So let's create a special SmartLab Google account for your team right now. Do a Google search for New Google Account, and then select the option that allows you to create a new Google account. You need to pick a name and a username for your SmartLab account. You might try a made-up name or a combination of your names, like Joe Bill, Smith Jones, something like that. Or you could just make up a name. If the name you want to use is not available, just add a number to the end. Just for your information, if the name you enter is not a normal person's name, you will not be able to create a Google profile. But that's probably not a necessary feature for your SmartLab ePortfolio account, so it shouldn't be a problem, so you don't need to worry about that. Unless your facilitator wants you to have a profile so that you can have a team picture as part of your profile. So just follow the guidelines and instructions from your SmartLab facilitator when it comes to how you should do your name. Now you need to enter a password. And you need to write it down and remember it, because your mom and your teacher are not going to be around and they're not going to be able to help you remember the password because they don't know your password. So you need to remember your password. Since you're creating a shared account, just enter a random birth date, but make sure the birth year makes you at least 14 years old or older. Now enter a gender. You're going to need to enter a cell phone for somebody in the room that you have access to. If you have your own cell phone, enter it, or your partner's phone, or your facilitator, or a classmate. Because the next step in verifying your Google account is they're going to send you a code to that phone via text message, and you're going to need to enter that code in order to complete the registration. The cell phone is also used by Google to send you your password if you forget your password, and they do that via text messaging. So this can be really handy if you forget your password. Prove that you're not a robot by entering the code. Put a check in the I agree to Google terms and service policies, and then uncheck the last item where it says Google may use my account information, blah, 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 and then click the next step button. This is the first step of the verification process. We recommend that you enter your cell phone number here, or the cell phone of a SmartLab friend or your SmartLab facilitator, so that you can instantly receive your verification code via text message, so that you can begin immediately using your new Google account. This is the verification page that Google uses to make sure you're a real person and not a malicious computer hacking robot. They will send you a text message with the verification code to your cell phone. Enter the code and then click Continue. And voila! Your new Google account has been created. So we hope you and your partner will enjoy using your new Google account to create your ePortfolio. And if you need a little bit of help, there's lots of tutorials to teach you about Google products online.